Hey everybody, Brian with Drag Links and the Back to the Track project. So I'm gonna go check out another property. So this is number 3 on my list. So this one here, and obviously access to it right now isn't ideal. But there's this little pathway here that just so happens to run right past the property. So I'll take the old one wheel. Tell you what, if you guys don't have one of these things, you better get one. Saved my ass so many times. It should just be like standard kit inside of your vehicle, because it's it saved my butt a few times. But anyways, I'm gonna cruise over here. It's a little bit of a roll down here. You know, obviously once we got the track built, we'd be able to build some access. There's actually a pretty good spot to do it right by the freeway on ramp. So we'll get over here and we'll explain a little more about the property and how I think we'll be able to get our hands on it. So I was right. Yeah, I was able to access the property, didn't have to hop in fences, didn't have to do anything like that. So I guess I'm not trespassing. Anyways, you look where we're at here. We're right off the side of the 31st Street exit of I-15. There's a big chunk of ground right here that, hold on, get a little off-roady. There's a big chunk of ground here that is owned by Union Pacific Railroad. They aren't using it for anything, at least what I can tell. And so I'm kind of cruising back here to see. There's no equipment, no buildings, just a little pathway here I'm gonna follow, flip you around. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna cruise up here and check it out, but tons of property. And what I've found through the work I've done and the research I've done over at our that potential property at 12th Street, I've found that Union Pacific will lease its property out. There's some criteria you have to meet, but inside of their application process, they actually have the designation for nonprofits and 501c3s. So that kind of tells me that there's a potential they may work with us really well. They can essentially provide this property as a lease option to us and write off what it would, they would generally gain by leasing it to somebody else. I mean, so this stuff's just sitting here, nothing going on. I mean, this spot I'm on right now, plenty big for the track we need, right by the freeway. So the freeway's over there, river's over there, railroad tracks over there, dog food plant. I mean, nothing we could do here could cause any sort of headache for anybody. Once we were up and operating, we could have access right off the freeway exit right there, or the freeway entrance, which is incredible for getting on and off and in and out of the track. So I'm coming up over here by the railroad tracks. I'm going to get some information off of them so I can get in touch with the property manager and they can know the property I'm talking about. Here at the property, I'll drop a screenshot, an overhead view of exactly where I'm at with a pin so you can see. But freeway's right over here. Big old traffic jam going on. I don't know, there were some news cameras there, so something bad happened. Railroad tracks right here. Heading over to the railway. We've got a big silo deal over there. I'm not sure what that is. Dog food plants right over here. 31st Street. Anyways, this is a huge property, nice and flat right over here through these trees. That would be a killer place. Killer place. Like I said before, Union Pacific owns this, and I've still yet to make the contact with the guy. See, but from what I've found through the application process for land leases, they do lease this property, and this is a big chunk that they're not doing anything with, not a thing. So anyways, like I said before, anybody knows anything, knows anybody, this job gets a lot easier with connections, and that's what I'm trying to make now, is find the properties, find the right people, and then we just start negotiating and see what we can do. I mean, our program can bring a lot of value to somebody that's willing to to help us out, and we'll do everything we can to bring that value to them. And then having these partners can really expedite this process, make things a lot easier for us. Anyways, yeah, so here it is, property number 3, right about 31st Street.